What? Are we live? I think we're live. There is no Dante. There is no Giovanni. There is no Sugar. There is no Chico. They're all asleep in various parts of the house, but not in here. All right. In the power of the Bible. Let's do the housekeeping. All the housekeeping is me reminding you that we are Creative Life Spiritual Center. Website is creativelife.org. Constant contact email, info@creativelife.org. Get you one email a week, tells you what's going on for the week of the month, and the hot links are hot. So click here now means it. It'll take you right to the information or the person that can help you get it. Also, one email a week. We mean that. It's a real person doing it. He doesn't have time for more than that. He's busy. So the only reason you would get a second one is if something unusual happens. We do live on the Gulf Coast. It is hurricane season, and Bertha is out there. She's not a hurricane yet. She's still a tropical depression, but so she may be headed right for us. The hope is that she stays on land and doesn't head out into the Gulf. So, yeah. But we won't see her until the weekend, but that's what I'm saying. So, and then it is also a blind CC, so nobody will see your email. You won't end up in anybody else's email list because of us. Okay, that's it. So let's do the social media merely from the standpoint of we do not monetize it. We don't want to deal with the ads any more than you do. So we ask you to like, subscribe, follow based on which platform you are on, and then engage with the individual post by reacting, commenting, and sharing. It bumps us in the algorithms. More people see our stuff. So a free and easy way that you can support the center. Yep. Is by getting our stuff in front of more people. All right. And we are Creative Life Spiritual Center or Creative Life Spark, and I am the running Rev Ryan across the social medias that I am on. So, now, Hidden Power of the Bible used to be called The Bible in Light of Religious Science. Frankly, this title's easier, but I still love the original title. Now, I like to point out how thin this book is, because obviously he did not cover the whole Bible. He could not cover the whole Bible. He may have wanted to, but he could not. So what I think is he picked out his favorites. He picked out the parts that he said are still relevant to us today. I think he picked out his favorite. I have no criticism. I think he picked out fantastic, because when we got to the Christian Testament, he started with the Beatitudes. You know? And that's my beef with all of these states, including the one that I live in. You know, you want to put the 10 Commandments in the schools. No. Put the Beatitudes in schools. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Because that's actually the teaching of Christ. You know, Jesus, that person you claim to follow. We all know the 10 Commandments. Not too many people know the Beatitudes. I think more people should. All right, so we are currently in Matthew 7. We have already read the selections from Matthew 7. You can go back a couple of videos if you want to see what that is. Today we are doing religious morbidities. Thought retards or quickens, and self-healing must come first of all. Those are the 3 articles we are doing. So let's tackle. They're short. So let's tackle religious morbidities. Those who have made a thorough study of the analysis of the soul are aware of the fact that poisonous secretions in the body are often the result of religious morbidity. All those religious morbidities arise from some form of false judgment. The time has come to break the bondage of wrong statements. We are free souls, free spirits, and whatever God is, we are of like nature, else we could not be. Because this is true, our thought has creative power, and since our thought has creative power, we must carefully choose what we are to think, for everything moves in circles. We do not say that there is no evil and evil cannot be. We say rather that evil is not an entity, but is a misuse of a power which of itself is perfectly good. We shall never know the nature of good by dissecting the nature of evil. Okay, poisonous secretions in the body by religious morbidities. And I was just reading a little thing by Jim Palmer, and if you don't know who he is, he's very, very interesting. You can look him up. And he was writing his third book, Jesus in Nashville, and that's when the Christian organization, a lot of the Christian organizations kicked him out and locked the door behind him because he dared to humanize Jesus. You know, it's really interesting. All right, thought retards or quickens. I know it's an old word. You know what it means. We're not talking about people here. We're talking about, yeah. Okay, anything our thought rests upon is either retarded or quickened. It's either held back or pushed forward by the power of that thought. Everyone is a law unto themselves, under the great law of cause and effect, governing all things. When we constructively praise and creatively bless, life abounds with love, peace, and joy. There is no God dare wrong a worm. That's in quotes. I don't know what that is, where it's from. That's interesting. Let goodness shine forth. Let us learn to see in everyone an evolving Christ. Let us so live that we may retire at night in peace, knowing that no harm can come to the soul, that we may rise in the morning renewed in body and in mind, with a brighter outlook, a happier expectation, and a clearer joy, looking upon all with love, condemning none, and blessing even those who seek to injure us. Let us learn to be perfect, even as that divine being, residing in the heart of all and overshadowing eternity, must also be perfect. And remember, perfect means whole. It does not mean flawless, okay? The messiness gets to be included. And let us learn to see in everyone an evolving Christ. I think one of the best things you can do, and possibly the worst things that you can do for some people, is to treat that they know who they are. Because there are a whole lot of people who are busy running away from who they are. So, take that for what it's worth. All right, last one. Self-healing must come first of all. If we think we can guide our brother aright while our own feet still walk in darkness, we are mistaken. We must first clarify our own vision, then we shall become as lights lighting the way for others. But can we teach a lesson we have not learned? Can we give that which we do not possess? To suppose so is hypocrisy, a thing to be shunned. Jesus tears the mantle of unreality from the shoulders of hypocrisy, winnowing from the soul of sham and shallowness its last shred of illusion. We cannot see reality until our eyes are open, until the light of eternal truth has struck deeply into our own souls. Okay, so there is such a thing as a wounded healer. But the concept of the wounded healer is that they have faced the same thing that you are facing and overcome it. Okay? So even in the wounded healer method, it's like they have done the work to heal the wound. So that's what he's saying. And that's, there's nothing that makes me better than anybody else, especially not the REV in front of my name. What the REV in front of my name does tell you is that I have done a whole lot of work. Am I done doing the work? No. Am I still doing the work? Absolutely. But I have done a whole lot of the work. Because if you want to learn something, teach it. But you gotta learn it to teach it. And you will learn it far more deeply when you teach it. So, but you still gotta at least preview the material and start the work. It doesn't mean that you have to be fully healed to help other people, i.e. the wounded healer, but it means that you have to have started the work. All right. So that is from the selections of Matthew, and we will pick up with pearls and swine tomorrow. So that should be interesting. All right, beloveds, I'm going to encourage you to have a great day, wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, an amazing day. You got this day. Let's start this week off on the correct foot day. Do what you got to do day. Be very aware of the heat day. It's supposed to hit 97, and obviously it feels like we'll be in the hundreds. Keep an eye on the weather day. Drink plenty of water day. Cuddle your fur babies day. Make sure you make time to sit down and rest day. You got this day. A good day. And if that is too much pressure, because occasionally it is, simply have a day. You are enough, just as you are. You're a beloved expression of the divine. You are a brilliant light, divine spark, spirit in motion, God in action, an absolutely beautiful masterpiece, and a work in progress at the same time, at your own pace. And, as Reverend Jesse likes to call us, you are a godly. So explore the truth of your being. Get to know who the divine knows you to be, because the divine knows you to be good. And from there, anything is possible. Anything at all. Because all the divine knows is good. And that is the good news. All right, beloveds. I'm going to remind you that Reverend David will be on sometime this afternoon. I'll be back with you in that 9:15 space. So take care of yourself. Know that you are loved. And I will see you next time. Oh, I've already done them.